Greetings. Hi, Jane here. Pride Week here in Tucson. And both my Facebook accounts are blocked now. Thanks to my stalker. He's right there, ready to report anything he thinks he can get me blocked for. And he managed to get both accounts blocked. This morning I got blocked for commenting on a friend's post. Another solidly anti-Trump person who had posted the thing about Trump mocking Greta Thunberg. And I posted the meme of him that said you don't have to be poor to be white trash. And Facebook blocked me for that. Not water this morning. Hi, Ronald. Happy day, man. I'm in a mood. I'm in a real mood. There's these assholes. They're here, you know. This is from yesterday, talking about my video, my stream from the other day. Yes, being visible shouldn't make you a target. This must, it must really suck to be somebody like Big Todd or Yawning Sneasel, to be such mean, stupid perverts in such denial, racist, sexist assholes, to be projecting their own selves at me. Here's Big Todd saying Tom's racism and horrible, aggressive personality should work out well for him. And here's Sneasel. This guy's got absolutely no competence to make this. He thinks I got COPD. I don't have COPD. Those are healthy lungs clearing shit from above them. Hear that? That ends up down here. Most of the time when you hear me coughing, it's because I've been smoking pot, loosening it up. You get. Oh, here's one of the. I think this is one of the Truscums, Mariposa Electrique. If someone doesn't deserve to breathe the same air as humans, it's Tudor. And here comes Yawning Sneasel again. I think God's just stringing him along for the laughs at this point. Even God laughs at people who suffer when they did what Tom did to that poor runaway girl and that poor dog. You have no idea how many people laugh at you for you harboring that notion. Anyone watch and document the highlights of this bout of exceptionalism? That's Todd. And here's I've never seen this idiot before. Dr. Toboggan. It never ceases to amuse me how Tom claims to be female despite masculine voice and clothes. Kiwi Farms is a gold mine of lazy troons. I don't claim to be female, fool. I'm a transmasculine male. Transfeminine male, transfeminine person. But excuse me, I'm not a transsexual. I'm not claiming to be a woman. I'm a person with a penis who has a female psyche. Fuck off with that bullshit already. Oh geez, what sorry ass motherfuckers these are. What a bunch of sadomasochistic voyeurs. Here's this Christ cried clown. I catch pretty much all of Toter's streams, but I'm usually pretty buzzed by that point in the night. So I'd be an unreliable narrator. Maybe we can appropriate that one autist from the Amberlin board who summarized all her videos to do it. And here's some other pervert. Dimetrodon. Maybe Tudor will lose his anal virginity to one of those black she-males. Or 50 of them, I doubt it. Yeah, and club fingers don't look like this. Dirty fingernails do, but club fingers don't. Sorry. Fucking idiots. So, I have absolutely nothing to be doing here except making noise. That's what I think I'm going to do. Get the garbage can out of the way. This is the wrong height. It needs to be about here. Can I get it down one more? Looks like I can. So I'll do it later. Can I get this up any? Is that possible? This one's a little higher. I think this one comes up. Yes, it does. Nah. Who's Joseph Francis Bruce? I'm no accomplished pianist. I'm just making noise. I almost know how to play a saxophone. I know how to play a saxophone well enough to make people think I'm any good. Oh, thanks. I just know how to make things sound musical. I can pick up a trombone and make it sound good. I can't actually play it, though. I can't actually play a piano either. I can almost play a saxophone or a flute. Like, you know, think about what I'm going to play and play it. Otherwise, I'm just like, you know, the Stevie Dan song. I learned to play the saxophone and play just what I feel, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. What I've been doing with music. That you know, I haven't read in a long time. I used to have a lot of books that I read from, and I just play song after song after song. I haven't done that in a long time. I lost my collection. In 1999, I haven't really read any music much since then. Just play what feels right, and people like it. People like it. Let me bust out the horn. This chair is no good for playing the horn though. It's not much better for the piano. I probably should stand for the horn. I ain't never played as well sitting down as standing up. You really need to you need to move with the horn to get to, you know, optimal performance out of it, and yourself. You need to be like moving with the beat and really, you know, working the air from down low. Yeah, you're not breathing from your diaphragm. You're breathing from your groin muscles. Oh shit! What I do with my strap? Fuck. Have it on. Have it on. Oh. I got invaded by roaches. It wasn't so bad until my neighbors moved out, and then I got invaded and they just exploded on me. I bombed twice now, and they're still all over the place. So for the next few weeks, I'm gonna be here a few times a day because I got no Facebook. I'm gonna want to. I got an extension cord for my camera, so that I can bring it back there and show the stones sometimes. Trying to sell some stones. I don't like that reed at all. That reed's just too fuzzy. Let's see what else I got. These reeds are cheap, but they don't work real well. I got blocked. I'm getting stalked. Fuckhead reports whatever he can. And both my accounts are blocked. And you'd think that by now, you know, I mean, this has been going on for a couple of years, the same guy. You think by now they'd notice. That's his fucking anonymous account. You know, here I am. You know, I'm no like, you know, super duper social network star, but I have a lot of friends and I get a lot of likes and loves and shit and laughs and all sorts. You know, I'm fairly popular for what I do, and I don't, you know, I'm nice to people most of the time. They block me for all kinds of crazy, stupid shit. I got blocked today for posting a meme that said Donald Trump is proof that you don't have to be rich, that you don't have to be poor to be white trash. and I got blocked for that. That's like going a little bit too far, folks. That's clear discrimination. Oh, that's much better. Do that shit with COPD, asshole. Yeah, do that shit with COPD, you assholes. Cut fingers. Fucking idiots. Anytime you're ready to, meet in court about it, let me know. You little chicken shit motherfuckers. Anytime anyone you got balls to walk up to me in the street too, just do it. Got a little sticky key here. And I don't have any dollar bills to fix it. Let's see if I can do it with something else. Let's see, right here. That one. Yeah. See if we can get it with a business card. I don't even have one of those handy. That's one. I don't know, dollar bills work. This isn't. That's a little better. We don't use that word in my channel, man. I'm a transgender person. That's a transgender flag. Trannies like not not appropriate language around here. Hi, MS. I will be on several times a day. I might even be on earlier than this. Because when I read my morning news, I don't have no Facebook right now for the next couple of weeks at all. Like till the end of the month, end of October. That's strike two, Candom Runt. I'm a trans feminine person. You're asking inappropriate questions. What else would you like to know? I haven't transitioned to anything. I am what I am. This is how I was born. I'm not a male or female, I'm kind of both. You don't want to meet my male side, I promise. Baroque music. Got to pull out the flute. Let's see what I got for you. What else is here? Okie dokie. Flute time. Alrighty. Baroque music, you say. Well, it's almost Christmas time too, so I really need to get this out. IMS. Well, I'm not. This is where I am, and like, most people are just like, oh, okay. Well, let's talk about it before. I get misgendered here in the street, and I said, no, I'm not a guy, and they're like, oh, okay. Nobody gives me any arguments. And we're part of the landscape here. People know better than to ask stupid questions about transgender people in this county. Most people know better, make stupid statements and ask stupid questions. I'd have to reverse that. I can't. Boy, where is it? I got this one. It's the one that Jethro told us. Who is Joseph William Utzler? that's too, like, who are they? Erica, I don't know what that is. I don't even recognize the name of that tune. I don't have many songs I play ready like there. I should have green sleeves though. Here it is. It's been a while. It's got some tricky changes in it. I'm kind of flustered this morning from all that bullshit. I mean, it was just like I got threatened by a drain bow. First thing in a chatter, this guy had sent me a notification on something. Probably made a remark on about me or so, I don't know. Probably yeah, made a remark about me and then thought better of it. And I couldn't find it. And I sent him I was like, hey, I just got a notification from you, but I can't find the comment. And he got shitty with me. And then he just kept escalating. And then he blocked me after he threatened me. And Facebook won't do anything about that, I'm sure. What else is going on there? Yeah, it's, because Kiwi Farms, these guys like they're down to just a few people that really participate in this Christ Cried, I guess, is around it a lot. Big Todd and Yawning Sneasel. Mariposa Electrique is in there all the time. I don't know who these others are. I don't hardly ever see them. But there isn't much interest, thankfully. It's petering out there. I think they're laying low because they know they can get in big trouble for they can get big trouble for the calling 911 and pretending to be me. Yeah, I only got 13 comments on last night. They've had this one up for almost half hour, and there's only the guy that put it up is the only one that there's nobody even responded to that yet. We're getting a fair number of views though, but not many comments. There's 600 views on last night's, 582 from the one before that. My own friend is having some brain problems, organic brain problems that are impacting his vitality and his vision, and there was some swelling, and I don't know. And they got him on all kinds of meds, and I hear meds for things like that, and I'm thinking, well, how much are they exacerbating the problem with the meds? This is what we were just talking about. Well, that's strike three, Cannon Run. You're out of here. That's too much. That's a troll. That's somebody. That was somebody that was just here to cause problems. So who you've mentioned two different people that I've never heard of at all. Joseph Francis Bruce. Was Violent J. Oh, he was part of ICP. Why did you say was? Or did you? Oh, you said is. Oh, okay. Cool. Who's the other one? See, I don't know these guys. You know, I really. Oh, we got another idiot. I don't want to report them. They don't do anything. Magnesium supplements are good. What the fuck? My shrink was, what is it? It's an amino acid. Folate. Folate. She wants me to be taking folate supplements. I just, I have my thing worked out as best I can. Some days it's worse than others, and others it's okay. And it helps when I have people in my life. It helps, you know, getting past the depression. But it's always there. I mean, I'm stuck with this like thing that doesn't belong there. It's just got the rest of me out of whack all the time. She wants me. I should be taking vitamin D because that's like calcium and shit uptake and bones and all that happy crap. I'm not fat metabolism too, I guess. But I eat a lot of fruit and vegetables and nuts. I'm working on my smoothie this morning has almonds and oats and yeast and cinnamon for dry stuff, and it had blueberries and strawberries and pina colada yogurt for wet stuff. Cheers. I do I've thought about that, and I can't really figure out how to get the nah. I just take some pictures. Well, I'll do like 4 or 5 pictures of making a meal. I have some nice dishes. I'm really proud of the canning that I've been doing. I got a pickle mix that's working real well for all sorts of stuff. There's a spice mix at I can try sometime. We'll see. I do that. No, I'm not a witch. I'm what you might call an unorthodox Jew. My spiritual practice is a blend of I don't usually cackle like a witch. I giggle a lot. Um, I'm from Chicago. Um, but my spiritual practice is like a combination of the tradition, the Reformed tradition, and Native American medicine. Um, I go to their sweat lodge when I can and smudge. But I say the prayers for the smudging in Hebrew. Happy day, MS. You have a good one too. It's raining today here. I'm not gonna be able to go busk. It's too wet. I'm gonna probably lay down for a little while. I'm trying to get myself buzzed enough to lay down. Uh, I don't know about fever dreams. I've always been a dream traveler. I had trouble staying in my body when I was young, when I was awake, and um, here I is. I don't know what you call it, and I have no idea how much of it's accurate and how much of it is just imagination. Um, I really don't know. I can't say. No, I'm apparently a channel for my ancestors. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. They're uh, the city of gold. Um, the heaven, whatever, yeah. And I've been in some other places too. Um, but like I say, I can't say for sure. Um, yeah, well, welcome to awareness, wokeness. This is just short duty, man. Your eternal body lives like bear. The trick is to get through this. This is an intelligence test here. It's that we're immortal energy beings in mortal flesh, and the the way my rabbi put it when we were little is that God makes us all uh, imperfect. He fucks us all up in our own unique way. He makes us all imperfect, and the goal of living in this world is to perfect ourselves, to perfect the flesh. That we fell from grace thousands of years ago because of something. I don't even know what it was. I don't even want to try and speculate anymore. It has to do with reptilians, and that just gets too stupid. Um, but we're trying to get back to where our bodies are able to responsibly deal with the higher um, abilities of the conscious direction of will, the transformative abilities of the higher beings. So what the hell does that mean? What is an Emperor Palpatine looking ass? I need to go. I need to Google that and then see what kind of image comes back. Oh, okay. That's why I didn't know. Who's Emperor Palpatine? Does my ass look like Emperor Palpatine, or all of me look like him? Okay, that's all sorts of weird shit. Let's see what Emperor Palpatine looks like. Oh, that guy. I don't look like him. Yeah. Me worry about trolls? No. I just block them. No, I'm not a Scientologist. An old stoner who plays music. Sort of. And I cut stone and deal in stone and take photographs and write about things and generally just fuck off as much as I can, waiting for the end. This world is just, I mean, I've never even studied it, to be honest. CPD Robert, I'm not a him, please. Yeah, nobody's welcome here that's referring to me as male. Well, how about that? Yeah, that's pretty fucking heroic of you. Next slit. Yeah, there's a real loser. This next slit's gone. No, I'm a trans feminine person. I'm not a transsexual. So like there's I'm not trying to like be anything but what I am. That's where it's at. And sometimes it's not apparent. And I don't make a big deal out of it until somebody like does that. But that's people who are new don't necessarily know. My pronouns are she, her. Please. And no, I'm not trying to sell myself as a female. I'm a trans feminine male. And an intersex person. Well, that's because they need to. Thank you, DJ Torque. I like to think I am. They do it because they need to neutralize, discredit me. My opinions are much too dangerous to too many people. I'm an anti-Zionist Jew who was raised by one of the founders of the Reform voice of Israel's critics among the Jews, the American Council of Judaism. I was bar mitzvah by Louis Binstock. And I've been part of the hemp activism movement for many, many years. And I'm a real rainbow hippie that's like got nothing to do with rainbow gatherings. I'm more closely associated with the Native American people than the hippie, the nasty fucking predators and parasites call themselves fucking rainbow family. Who else? Oh yeah, Trump and them. The Zionist, he's a billionaire buckaroo club. It's a total fucking setup. Obama set us up for Trump is what happened. They set us up with Obama for Trump with Obama. Oh boy, the Kahanis. Oh boy. I was with the Chicago JDL faction that broke away from them because we wanted to patrol the neighborhoods and take care of our own, and they wanted us to go and confront Israel's enemies. And there was some crazy shit go down that we just like said fuck that and broke away from them. Well, the ones that were, we were about like, we'd meet at the Jewish Community Center. And, well, yeah, they were getting very heavy handed. That's why we broke away. The FBI was using us for riots, planned riots. They'd have us go and mug counter demonstrators. They'd have us counter demonstrate against demonstrators at like Israel bond dinners or Nazi rallies and shit. And they'd be like a controlled riot. I have, I do both. Here, let me get you. Here's the. I'll go get the Discord. Here's my Google. I'll go get the Discord link. Well, that's this one. Where's Discord? There it is. Where's the Discord link? Let me make sure I'm actually there. Okay. I'm old school hippie, man. Cool is the rule. If it ain't cool, it's just like out of the pool. It's like, man, out of the pool. You ain't cool. No. It's the people that downvote me. You should see some of their comments. They're mean, stupid people, perverts that are like trying to accuse me of being a mean, stupid pervert. When I'm really just like, for peace and love and music. I'm just all hippie. That's all I am. I just happen to know a lot of stuff. But I took a lot of notes and didn't kick any ass. Took down a lot of names and didn't kick much ass. Just enough to get out of there. But I like to think I'm a nice person, and I have a fair bit to offer, and I'm a good listener. I'm always interested. I'm all about educating and entertaining people, and all I want back is education and entertainment. I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. It'd be nice if some of these stupid people get enlightened a little bit, but I'm really just, this is what I know about what y'all are talking about, and this is what I do for fun. How about you? That's where I'm coming from on the social networks. I'm not trying to make a lot of money. Not trying to collect a bazillion friends and followers. This is me. It's on my thing. Share your thing with me. Should share that to the server, to the Discord server. I hear noise. No. Tango is. That's a weed cough, not COPD. Excuse me. Okay. So what else is going on? I'm totally cut off from. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm smoking a joint. No, it's weed. I have chronic postnasal drip. I have sinus issues from here to here, right here. You hear it? And it gets caught here, here, here. Always have since I was a little kid. I need to quit smoking tobacco. That's what I need to do. The weed helps break it up, but the tobacco fucks with it. Okay, what was I gonna do? What was it gonna look? I really don't want to waste. Well, yeah, they're not doing anything. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not. Okay, here's a fresh remark. Oh, here's a clown. Here's an ass clown. Come face me in person, fool. Part of me hopes that Tudor manages to get me into a courtroom for my shit posting. I don't think that he realizes that our interpretation of him is in good faith. Stop, full stop right there. Just by referring to me as he and him, you are defaming me. Okay? Upon his own statements, and would shield us from any claims of slander or libel. My own statements about the encounter with the minor do not qualify as pedophilia. End of discussion. I would gleefully enter into evidence archives of his statements and videos in which he incriminates himself for what he claims we are lying about. I never admitted to fucking a dog. And what you characterize the encounter that I had with a minor as is not anything like what you characterized it as. It's fucking libel. I'm sorry. Both statements are libel. I did not have anything to do with the suicide of that woman at what you call it, at YouTube. I could go on and on. It's libel. The use of my property does not qualify as fair use. Anytime any of you get the courage to come and face me in a court of law, just give me a real name and address and we'll get it going immediately. Thoughts on the climate change girl? Well, you know, I have a degree in marine science, and we predicted 40 years ago that this was going to happen now. That we needed to phase out combustion energy capture technologies, i.e. fossil fuels. Nukes aren't any better. They're very dangerous, as we can see from Fukushima and all these other places that are leaking. We have this massive consumption economy that's based on metals that are a finite supply, and fossil fuels to turn into gasoline. And France is changing that. I'll have to look it up for you. I think I forget exactly what it was. I think they're shutting them down. But we have no choice at this point. The planet's going to get rid of us. We have upset the planet's balance of nature, and it's gonna run us off. It's gonna make our environment impossible to survive in. You know, that Yellowstone caldera blows, and the whole 2/3 of the United States is going to be, the air is going to be unfit to breathe for a long, long time. Most of the coastal cities are going to be underwater within the next 10 or 15 years if we don't immediately stop what we're doing. They're probably still going to be that way, and they need to start building dikes or they're going to lose Manhattan for sure. Fucking Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Norfolk, the whole fucking naval base, Norfolk. They're worried about that already. Some of these Pacific Island countries are losing to the sea pretty quick too. They don't have much they don't have much above the water. See what else these idiots got to say. But I should really say anything about. Here's these people think that my parents paid me to stay away. This is not nearly the truth. Let's see what other stupid shit's on their mind. Okay, here's one that today's what idiots, just total fucking idiots. I don't have COPD. I don't have COPD. I'm sorry. I have chronic congestion. Those are healthy lungs clearing away crap that's trying to get in them. So, climate change girl. She's pissing a lot of people off. She's definitely pissing a lot of people off. Scaring them. The deniers. The deniers are out to just totally trash her as best they possibly can. But it don't matter. Because either people will pay attention to people who are saying that shit. There's 15 of them sued 5 countries. They sued the US, France, the UK, Netherlands, I think, and Turkey for not doing enough. Now, let me see about France and nukes. I seem to remember them getting ready to shut something down. It is their largest source, but it was only 40% in. That's 71.6%. But here's what I saw, I guess, something like this. France grapples with its nuclear power dilemma. Macron's 10-year energy plan puts off hard choices, but that is good for the EDF. You think Britain has a tough job of replacing its aging fleet of nuclear reactors? Spare thought for France. The world champion of atomic energy is approaching a cliff edge in its electricity production. The bulk of its fleet of 58 nuclear reactors was built in a remarkable 15-year burst of construction in the 1980s and 1990s. France has not brought on stream a new reactor for 20 years. Even if the lives of its plants were extended from 40 to 60 years, in itself an expensive proposition. 75% of its nuclear generating capacity will be gone by 2015. Do I want to read this whole thing? Just go away. there's a law that was passed in 2015, ordering a reduction of the nuclear share of output to 50% by 2025. They want the older plants decommissioned and renewables replaced with renewables. Yeah, they're going with the renewables there. They're not even looking to. Well, I guess there's some like conflicts over Macron's plan, giving too much to this EDF because people want more renewables. I think that seems to be the gist of it. Yeah. Did we land on the moon? I believe so. I think the moon landing hoax is just a whack job thing that is out there. There's a laser array that Aldrin and what's his name left up there that they've been bouncing lasers off of for years. Observatories all over the world. Yeah, they've been getting the data since then. And anybody who's got a laser that can shoot at the moon has hit it. And then just think about how you can keep 50,000 people silent all these years about a big job. I'd imagine you could. I've seen the evidence all debunked at some time or another. No, the mirrors. Like I've actually had people try to tell me that they shot the mirrors there on an unmanned craft. Are they still at it? I haven't seen them in months. What the fuck, man? Check out this hashtag at Facebook. Right now, there's this incredible battle between religious fanatics and queer families over queer equality. They are trying to prevent comprehensive LGBT inclusive sex education curriculum from being implemented in any of the schools all over America. That's what I said when it first started. Like, who the fuck is this person anyway? I'm just an obscure artist activist. I've been around for ever. And this is me. I'm an old anti-Zionist, hippie, Jewish, transgender person. And I've been, this is me. This is who I've always been since I was a kid. I'm into cool things. I like to talk about cool things with people, and play music together and tell funny stories and shit. And that's me. That's always been me. And these people are just trying to destroy me. Somebody, when was the last time? I mean, how the fuck often do they bring me up? Somebody ran an imposter at her. I didn't even know about it until like she got in my face, or they got, I don't know. All of a sudden she's there, and they'd run an imposter at her. So I give up and even trying to respond to any of it. Fuck it. It's just like I was saying. I'm part of a community here and online of people that are standing against people that are trying to destroy us. These people want to exterminate queers, man. They want to legislate us out of existence. They're resisting the implementation of these LGBT inclusive sex education courses. The way fucking sex education courses are now, it's like they teach the kids how to be Ozzy and Harriet and their kids. And male dominant households and all that happy crap, and they don't take into consideration split families. Daddy might be in prison. We're talking about public school kids. It's like Ozzy and Harriet land, and in the sex education, and it's just wrong. And these fucking pseudo Christian groups, these fucking fake Christian groups, are telling all sorts of lies and fear mongering about transgender people and the potential risks of all this shit, and sexualizing your children and sex education and crap. Fucking Governor Ducey last week comes out and says that he didn't think it was important enough to, the Speaker of the House and the Superintendent of Public Instruction got into a pissing match over it, because the Speaker of the House was all talking about how all the risk and Planned Parenthood, this and that bullshit, and Miss Hoffman got in his face, told him to stop spreading fucking conspiracy theories. That's all he's doing. So fucking Ducey comes out and says he didn't think it was important enough to amend the anti-discrimination laws to include sexual orientation and gender identity. Meanwhile, that same day in Tucson, an 18-year-old girl had two guys jump out of a fucking car and try to beat her up because she was gay. But she had a pair of brass knuckles in her purse, so that didn't turn out quite the way they expected. So they still hurt her a little bit, but they got the worst of it. But it's not important enough to put that into the anti-discrimination law. There was where was it? I think in Dallas there was another transgender murder, but it was obviously a hate crime because the guy had driven up to her. She's walking down the street minding her own fucking business. Guy drives up to her, starts screaming tranny slurs at her, and then shot her in the head and the chest a bunch of times. Right on the fucking street. Just drove up to her. Drive. Oh, you're transgender. I'm going to kill you. But it's not important enough to put to put gender identity and sexual orientation into the anti-discrimination laws, because that kind of shit just who cares if that kind of shit's happening to a transgender woman of color in the fucking ghetto in Dallas. Oh, but I have a fake tranny. Most people don't have any trouble seeing my female nature. And even my family's, even my parents are starting to get it and understand and relate to me as female. It's nice after pretending so long. It's a lot more relaxed for me. It's just, and I can take aggression a lot better from this orientation than from that Tom orientation where I was always on guard and always watching out for, make sure I wasn't like exposing myself as a trans feminine guy, as a feminine guy. It's dangerous when I was little. When I was young, it was not healthy to be what I am today. Most of us we got dead by the time we were 35. I'm gonna be 65. Hopefully, I'm gonna have a big party at the park. Where I'm pretty sure there was some enthusiasm from the Transform Arizona crowd to help me throw it because the convenience of it's a big celebration of life, and we can also be honoring our dead rainbow people and along with the rest of the community. This is good. I'm excited for a long time. I haven't looked forward to my birthday for a long time. It's hardly been anything more than me and one or three people at most. Anywhere I've been for the last since the mansion since 1999. I've been pretty much on my own since 1999. So what else is anybody interested in? I'm just here. I'm just here. And I really fuck the trolls. Just fuck trolls. But there is totally nothing going on. Nothing in either mailbox of any interest. Nobody at ow. I'm probably not gonna last long either because my jaw's a little inflamed and it's starting to hurt. Do I have? No, I don't. No Gmail open. I have 2 instances of Hotmail for no reason. Oops. Just wiped out the Discord server by accident. I think it might well be like siesta time. Because it sure the fuck is not clear enough for me to go and bust. Sky is leaking. You can hear it pitter-pattering on my roof. What do I think of Shoe Nice? I've never heard of Shoe Nice. Let me Google Shoe Nice and let's see what I think of Shoe Nice. Shoe Nice's dad. Shoe Nice is insane. Shoe Nice slams Jack Daniels. Seaweed Webrity for Profile for Hobo. Creepy Critic gets critiqued. Daniel Bridges, American Racial Divide. The gut-wrenching story. Oh, this isn't even a new story, is it? This is old news. Gut-wrenching story of Shoe Nice, the YouTube star who will eat anything. Sure, Shoe Nice drinks motor oil, but only because he wants to end world hunger. I don't know. What am I supposed to think of the guy? People do all sorts of weird shit for all sorts of weird reasons. This is my weird shit. I'm a crazy old hippie. I don't like to eat weird things though. I mean, I do salvage food from the trash, but that's me. And you know, I have a mixed audience on that one. Some people respect me a lot for what I do, and others think it's like horrifying. And then you know, I've only got food poisoning once, and that was at a Wendy's salad bar. The guy that turned me on to dumpster diving told me in 35 years he'd only had food poisoning twice, and that was from going to restaurants. You know, people get the wrong impression of what good dumpster divers are doing. Real good dumpster divers don't mess with anything but groceries. Man, the grocery stores throw whole fucking boxes of shit away. Or like the deli department or the bakery department or something like that, they'll clean out. They'll just like into one bag. They'll take all their shrimp and then here in this town, for me, I don't ever buy festival food. No point. The drinks and the white boxes are in the garbage right there. And it's better for me because then I don't have a whole portion. And I only have like half a sandwich and half a soda. Instead of the whole thing. Do I? No, I've rarely been confronted over, you know, once in a while somebody will get my shit, but most of the time people don't give a fuck. As long as you don't make a mess, they don't care. Unfortunately, most of the grocery stores across America have put in compactors and destroy their shrink, which is really sad because they won't even let the pig farmers have it anymore. It's kind of fucked up. There's a lot of food wasted too. There's some places you can go to jail for it, but I've never gotten caught there. Las Vegas is one of those. They can get 30 days in Las Vegas for picking trash. Especially the way we were doing it with a pickup truck. 3 guys in the dumpster and 2 guys in the truck. My uncle and I used to go around to the Winn-Dixies and Publix down in Broward County, or actually it's North Dade. We go around all the Winn-Dixies in North Miami Beach around there and Publix on Friday nights and fill up his truck with bread and bakery goods. Fill up and pick up. So full of it, we had to tarp it down. And then we take that bitch out to the flea market, Hialeah Airport, the Opa-locka Airport in Hialeah. And set up next to this guy who was selling orange bag naranjas, fresa. Really good oranges too. And we're on bread, 5 for $1, and it'd be gone by the end of the day. And in Florida, flea markets are over early. You know, we're end of the day is like 11 in the morning. We used to go to the grocery distributors and buy their overdate or short dates, moldy cheese, shit like that. Take the big wheels of cheese, green cheese, scraping the mold off, cutting it up into smaller packages, repackaging it. Never had any trouble for it either. We used to bring sausages, hot dog, packaged hot dogs and shit, packaged lunch meat out in the sun, hot sun, and have them just iced down and Nobody ever complained. The health department because he had a store. He specialized in distressed groceries. Um, Train wrecks, where the train had stopped short and the whole stack of cans of something they get all messed up. Or fire damage. We got a liquor store one time that had burned down. Got all the burned up bottles of booze. And he got written up uh, less than regular grocery stores did, which was way cool. Um, and nobody ever complained. Everybody's real happy with the prices and the quality of the goods. All my cookware came out of garbage. All my linens, a lot of my clothes, well, more from thrift stores. I have one guy I buy T-shirts from. All my tie dyes, my best tie dyes come from this one guy that comes here twice a year. I could think of like that rack. That was handy. It makes a nice display. I have merchandise I need to sell. You like stones? You want to see some stone? Let's see what's behind me. You gotta check out my check out my Facebook page. Let me get it for you. I do custom stone cutting and wire wrapping for people who want to use it for energy work. The girls are falling, and I posted a picture of there was an underwear company, Marco did a thing for Fashion Week last year with all trans models. So the girls are like, woo. Oh, and I can't do anything about that. Sorry, Ellen. I get it from all sorts of places. The gem show comes here every year, so I get a lot there, and I buy a lot on eBay, and I get a lot of people that dig themselves that I trade with here and there. I'm cutting stone. Let me see if I don't know if I can do this without fucking up the whole camera. I better not try it. I'll stream later from the stones. I'll bring the camera over by the stones later. Let's see what else is going on. I didn't see it this morning. I'm starting to get too scratchy. Well, yeah. Here's an argument that there's some people trying to say LGBTQ has people have more rights than straight cis people, which is just totally absurd. There are very few states that were completely protected in housing and employment. There's a lot more states where we can just, housing, employment, healthcare. There's a lot of places where gender healthcare, gender procedures are totally unavailable. I can go on and on there with that one. Facebook took down a Trump propaganda page that was really coming from the Ukraine. Where's Riggs Lake? There's a big fish die in Riggs Lake. Is this local? Near Mount Graham in Arizona, eastern Arizona. Rainbow trout croaked. Young'uns. Water was too warm, they think. Yeah, they think the water got too warm for them and they croaked. They're good sized ones. It wasn't, the die-off was not thought to be significant as far as the lake's population, total population. And yeah, I think it's nap time. I'm going to disappear. Yeah, hour and a half. That's plenty of shit. I'll be back later. I'm going to go lay down for a few hours and get some things done later and be back this evening. Happy day. Thanks for watching. Bye.